Alrighty, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Last stream of the week, and I hope y'all are having a happy Friday. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Everybody having a good week? Everybody having a productive week? Things are going pretty good over here on my end. Don't really have anything I could complain about. Pretty chill. Got a couple things that I'm gonna want to try out going into next week's streams, but for now, everything is chilling, and I guess we'll see how that plays out. Overall, though, doing pretty good. Can't really complain. Just a pretty typical stock standard sort of week streaming over here on the old SugarBearVT channel. That all being said, we are back for some more Pokemon Yellow today. We're going to be picking up where we left off and doing the Team Rocket hideout. Now, since it was just a few months ago that we did the Pokemon Blue playthrough, I do have some wriggling around in my memory as for where everything is, I think. So, I think, don't quote me on this, I think we should be able to get through all of this within the confines of this one stream. If I actually remember where everything is. There is one thing I need to check though. Where is it? Okay. Not quite then. I was thinking, wait, do we get another Pokemon for the team today? I had to do a little Google search. Not quite. We are getting close to another team member, but we're not there quite yet. Maybe in the next 2 or 3-ish stream. Probably not even that. Maybe I'd say probably next 2, like maximum. We're probably gonna get another like permanent team member. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out of that. Yeah, we're just big chilling. I don't have too much to go over today. Unfortunately, I also don't have any videos that I want to react to today. I was hovering around on the home page a little bit to see if anything would catch my eye, but I didn't find anything. However, I do once again have a good article that I want to look at for today's discussion topic. So, feeling pretty good about this one. Once again, it is not going to be doomer shit. It is actually just an interesting article, so I'm going to have fun looking at that, not dooming for once. But yeah, it's going to be good. Going to be a good stream today. So I'm going to go ahead and get the emulator rolling, and we'll go ahead and hop into it. Don't really have too much in the way of the weekly updates today, so we're just gonna let things rock and see how things unfold naturally. So give me just a sec. Y'all can vibe with the music or whatever while I get this going. Excuse me. Hold on, let me make sure my going live tweet actually posted. Okay, cool. Just had to be sure that actually went up. Alrighty, y'all. Give me just a sec. Y'all vibe with whatever track this is. I'm gonna get the emulator open. Bear with me for just a sec. I think we're good on that. Full screen that. Head on over here. Here are my stuff. There we go. How do I look? Do I look good? Is the audio good? Everything crispy and delicious? Any volume adjustments need to be made? Do I need to make myself bigger? Do I need to make myself smaller? Are we good? As always, I will adjust as people tell me. Okay, I did the same fucking thing I just did. Ma. A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U. Okay. Alrighty, what's good, y'all? It's me, SugarBearVT, and we are back for another Pokemon Yellow playthrough video kind of dealy. Y'all know the drill. We're picking up where we left off. We are currently in Celadon City. We beat Gym Leader Erica, and now it is time to conquer the Team Rocket base beneath the game corner. Now, I do have a pretty decent recounting memory kind of dealy about where the elevator key is, so I think we're probably going to be progressing through this one a little bit quicker than we did during our Pokemon Blue playthrough. Fingers crossed. Always, as always, things don't always go according to plan, but we're going to do our very best, and we're going to hopefully get everything wrapped up in this one stream, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, let's see here. Gotta battle this. Actually, are we held up? Okay. Let me put Marsha back in the front. And I think I'll put Base ahead of Yako. Just, having things in order tickles my brain. So, where are Team Rocket Guy? Hello, Team Rocket Guy. I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. I'll show you what happens when you don't do as you are told, hooligan. Oh, sending out your rat, are you? Was that one shot? Hey, let's go. Good shit, Marsha. Off to a great start. And I ain't worried about a Zubat neither. I got the tactical advantage. He's gonna hit with another Thunderbolt. Alright, very nice, Marsha. Easy peasy. No level up from that though. Unfortunate. Our hideout might have been discovered. I better tell the boss. I was playing Pokemon X, about to face the final gym before going to the Pokemon League, and I went to the Pokemon Center to reheal my team and turn off the game without saving. Ooh, that is rough, Arkham. That is rough. That's always a rough time. Back in the day, I don't know if you ever experienced this, but back in the day when you were playing on the Game Boy Advanced era, going into the DS era, the Game Boy cartridges didn't actually sit flush with the, I think it was actually DS Lite that might have did it. They didn't sit flush with the console, so if you were, like, laying down, playing a GBA game, like, with it resting up against your stomach, and you bumped it slightly, it would cause the game to glitch out, and you would just fuck yourself, so you had to save constantly, just in case you, like, nudged the cartridge a little bit. Got some major Naruto news. Alright, well, lay it on me. What do we got? What do we got? What's the major Naruto news? Oh yeah, but like I was saying, I got a little distracted. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Marsha up to level 35 during my off-stream grinding. It was just taking way too long, so I focused on getting Yako and Base up above 20, and then I just got Marsha to level 30 and called it there. So hopefully that is sufficient for what we're dealing with in here. That being said, I'm fairly certain I remember which of these guys has the key. So I think actually I'm gonna go straight for that guy. Oh no, I went the wrong way. That's what I hate about the GBA era. Sometimes you're just randomly corrupt your save data. Yeah, I mean, looking back at like the cartridge era, it was definitely a little rough. That we needed to. Oh wait, I'm thinking of like a completely different thing. I'm thinking of the Silphco guys. I'm realizing now I was envisioning the Silphco building layout, not the Rocket hideout. Okay, maybe this won't go as smoothly as anticipated, but I think we're still gonna be good overall. Hold on, let me water. Excuse me. But yeah, that's definitely a rougher aspect of the GBA and like overall cartridge era. Like cartridges having batteries was like another big thing back then. Like if you just didn't touch a game for a long time, the battery could just die and if you didn't know how to replace the battery, like, there goes your save. You would have to, like, take it to a shop and have them replace the battery, because most of the time, like, the kids playing, like, on their Game Boy back then didn't know how to change a fucking battery by themselves. Naruto will be coming to New York Comic Con on October 10th. Naruto will be getting a special stage show where they'll be showing a roadmap for upcoming Naruto projects. The future projects and anime news, they will be discussing more info about the upcoming Naruto live action in the Naruto VGC training card game. Okay, that sounds pretty neat. I did hear something or other about there being like an upcoming Naruto anime project the other day, or that there's going to be some news related to the Naruto anime, which could, I guess, could be Naruto, or it also could be Boruto. That's another thing that it could have been referring to. But also earlier today, or I think yesterday, I was scrolling on Twitter and I saw apparently they're eyeballing this one actor for potentially playing Kakashi in the live action. And the reason that caught my eye is it's the same guy who was going to play Beast in the upcoming MCU X-Men movie, and then he pulled out of the project at the last minute. So it seems like that lends some, like, credibility to the idea that he might be playing Kakashi, because if he's pulling out of an MCU project at the last minute, it's got to be something that, like, could also be, like, another big project, and I feel like the idea of him potentially playing Kakashi might be legitimate. Seems like there is some legitimacy to the idea of this guy potentially playing Kakashi. I don't know much about him as an actor, but he is a very handsome-looking dude, very chiseled jaw, very masculine face. So I could imagine him playing like a good Kakashi. Not that you really see much of Kakashi's face, but you know, he's a good-looking dude. So I could see it. I could imagine it. Let's just hope the Naruto live action is going to be better than the Dragon Ball Z live action. I mean, hey, that's not a high bar. That is not a high bar at all. Like, Dragon Ball Evolution is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. It is one of the rare instances where a movie is so friggin' bad that even after seeing it only one time, I could vividly, see it in my head. I can imagine so many scenes, so much line delivery, and it's just so fucking, like, shit. It is genuinely, to this day, still the worst anime adaptation of all time. Or worst film adaptations of an anime, I should say. Oh, we're dealing with a drowsy. Hold on. We get a little drowsy v drowsy action. Not a high bar to overcome. Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution was the worst. It's so dog shit. So dog shit that for some reason or another they decided to make chi into airbending. Like, there's just that one line from it's like Grandpa Gohan, or I think it might have been Roshi. I don't remember which, but it's like the Kamehameha is like the most basic of the airbending techniques. I'm like, what do you mean airbending techniques? What the fuck are we talking about airbending for? Shit is so cringe. At least the Mortal Kombat live-action movie's a pass. I mean, yeah, the Mortal Kombat live-action movie is pretty good. I actually just recently watched the sequel the other day, and I was pretty pleased with, what is his name? Carl Urban, the guy who plays Billy Butcher on The Boys. He did a fantastic job playing Johnny Cage. I thought he did a great job. I know a lot of people were very conflicted about, like, an older Johnny Cage. It's the same thing that, like, people are conflicted about, like, the older Hal Jordan in the Lanterns TV series, but ultimately I think he did a pretty damn good job. Honestly, I probably should have changed Venomous. You know, speaking of lanterns, now that it's at the front of my mind, apparently the Lanterns show off of episode 1 just recently became one of the best premieres for a show on for any DC show and across the entirety of HBO over the course of 3 days. It is only coming up second to House of the Dragon. So Lanterns has been one of the most successful premieres in like DC history and HBO history. Fantastic job. Furthermore, at the Naruto special stage, the Japanese VA for Naruto and the Japanese VA for Sasuke are going to be there as well. Hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty rare that you see JP voice actors coming to American conventions, unless it's like big anime specific conventions like fucking AX. Like, sometimes you'll get the Japanese VAs there, but they very rarely come to, like, comic book conventions. Question 1. What actor do you think will be the best fit to play kid/teen Sasuke when the movie comes out? Ugh. I don't have like a great track record for, like, fan casting, to be perfectly honest. I am not the best fan caster. Let me think here. Who would play a good Sasuke? Who's got a good edge to him these days? Let me think. I'll be honest, I do not have a fan cast in my head. I am not the best fan caster overall, so I really don't know. If I think of one, I'll come back to the question and answer it, but I do not have one off the top of my head. Especially not with, like, current actors. I don't have, like, the best, like, memory bank of, like, what the current, like, young actors are who could pull it off. Ooh, a nugget. I love money. Shit, I really want to have a good answer for that question. No more room. They're also going to be talking about the Naruto X Boruto Storm Connection game, potential update, maybe DLC. I haven't played any of the Ninja Storm games post Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, so I have not played any of the Boruto specific Storm games. Don't have much of an opinion there. Yeah, I did see that the Pokemon Bank short was popping the fuck off. I think that one's sitting at like 2K now. That short did really good. I'm actually gonna use my rope here and go heal up, since I'm only 2 floors down. Also frees up some room for other stuff, and I can drop off some items here. I'm hoping that the short that I uploaded this morning about the Pikachu question that you asked me the other day, hopefully that short does well too. I actually had a lot of fun editing that one. It's not very often that I like try things differently with like my editing these days, so that one I felt pretty good about that one. Hopefully that one does well. Yeah, I meant to do sugars. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, let me actually see what these items are first. That would probably be the smartest thing. Bide. I don't need Bide right now, so I'll toss that one. Mega Punch. Ooh. Maybe I'll use that. Maybe. Let me see. Let me think here. I think... Maybe Venenosa could Mega Punch. Let me see here. At the Naruto special stage, they may potentially reveal and talk about the Naruto episodes we promised back in 2023. I mean, I'd imagine so. That feels like the most realistic thing to ask for, honestly. Fuck it, we're dropping Scratch. Bye-bye Scratch. Because that's one thing down. What about this TM? Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam. I don't have any water types on me right now, so I'm gonna hold on to that one for later. Thunder Wave. Ooh. I think I have Thunder Wave. Does my Pikachu already have Thunder Wave? Yeah, Marsha already knows Thunder Wave, so I'll put that away too. Thunder Wave and Bubble Beam can both go away. Game 28. Dig. I don't need that for now. There might be somebody I teach Dig to later, but not right now. Body Slam, I'm good on that. Basically, I can just put like all the TMs away. Rest, don't need that right now. Teleport, don't need that right now. Actually, does teleport have like an actual use in this game? Can I teleport outside of buildings and use that instead of an escape rope? Not gonna lie, I think Miles Morales is considered the best version of the Spider-Man character ever. Can't wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I mean, Miles Morales isn't my favorite Spider-Man. I'm very classic. I'm very classic. I'm a Peter guy. I love Peter Parker. Peter Parker is my Spider-Man. It's what I grew up with. It's what I'm probably going to continue to prefer for the rest of my life. But Miles is a great character. I like Miles. I have a positive opinion of Miles. I definitely think that the Spider-Verse movies are definitely up there for being like the best Spider-Man movies. I wouldn't say that Miles is my favorite Spider-Man. Let me Google if this has utility. Does teleport work outside of battle in Pokemon Yellow? Okay, teleport does work outside of battle. Shit. I guess teleport. Maybe I'll teach it to base, at least temporarily. Oh, we are getting a new Ghost Rider movie. That was just announced the other day. We're getting a new Ghost Rider movie in 2028. Ryan Gosling is going to be playing him. That was just confirmed like a week ago, I think. Thank you for the bit, Shisui. Lastly, they might also talk about the Boruto anime potential return, hopefully. However, I have my expectations about 30% for the potential return. I don't rule it out, because the main director for Boruto will also be at New York Comic Con. I mean, if the director is gonna be there, I wouldn't say it's like as low as like a 30%. I'd at least give it like a 50%, like a 50% chance. Like, it's definitely not, like, guaranteed, but, you know, I wouldn't say it's, like, cooked. There's a decent enough chance of it. Take a drain. Don't need that. Cut. I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay, let me start putting some stuff away. We've spent a lot of time in front of the PC. Deposit. Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to do that. Might have to bite the bullet and go to New York Comic Con. I mean, them tickets, like, are probably going to be super, super expensive. I mean, New York Comic Con is, like, the comic convention. Like, I don't think it gets much bigger than New York Comic Con, but I mean, it seems like a lot of crazy shit can be happening for the Naruto community at New York Comic Con. So, with you being as big of a Naruto fan as you are, you might actually have to like take the L on that one and spend the money. Let me save. Okay. We're heading back in. Let me back my mic up a little bit. So I moved closer. Oh, my tracking's off now. There we go. That's a little better. Could I picture Bleach getting another live-action movie? I mean, potentially. I'm not gonna say that that's a good idea, but I could definitely see Bleach getting another one, especially with its, like, current resurgence in popularity. Obviously, Kubo is very busy right now with finishing up the anime and potentially returning to the manga at some point after the anime is finished, so it might not be something that happens anytime soon, but I could see it happening. It's definitely not off the table. I'll say that much. Oh my god, this guy has fucking 5 Pokemon! I shouldn't have walked in front of him. Now he's just using up time. Blowing a whole bunch of fucking time. Actually, I meant to change. Damn it, now I gotta take a hit. I really gotta stop zoning out and going on autopilot mode. Alright, that did hardly nothing. I'm not worried about that. What do you mean it missed? Fucking goober. Making me look bad. No, we'll just keep Venenosa out for now. Just go for another body slam. Fuck it, why not? Alright, cool. Oh, great. Venenosa is probably gonna get, like, another level ahead now. Because they keep using these damn poison types. Actually, no, wait. I'll take advantage. Marcia, get back out there. I really do not want to lose the distance that I've closed here. Friggin' Team Rocket members and their damn poison type Pokemon, I swear. If you had to choose another like live action anime, would it be My Hero Naruto? I mean, that's not really much of a question. Bleach has already had one, Naruto is in active development, and My Hero is also getting one. All 3 of them have either had it or are getting one in the, like, next 2 years. I wouldn't say that, like, any of them, that I'm, like, worked up about any of them, to say the least. I still think that, the reputation that live actions have, even like setting aside like good ones like the One Piece live action, there's a lot of work to be done to like improve the relationships of those, like, of the idea of that. But oh, you mean living in an anime universe? I mean probably My Hero. 'Cause statistically speaking, if I live in the My Hero universe, I am more than likely going to have a quirk just by living in the universe, which means that I get to have a superpower. If I'm in the Naruto universe, I could just be a goober with 0 chakra control, and if I'm in Bleach, it's not like I'm gonna be a Soul Reaper, I'm just gonna be some guy who could be going about their life and can end up dead getting killed by a hollow. So, choosing to live in Bleach or Naruto is just fucking lame. At least if I live in the My Hero verse, there's a chance that I get to do something cool. I did see your comment, Shisui, and I basically agree with you. I'm like, hey, you might have to just bite the bullet and go to New York Comic-Con. It sounds like there's gonna be some crazy stuff going on for Naruto fans, and you'll probably end up regretting it if you miss it. So, depending on how pricey those tickets are gonna be, you might just have to eat the cost and go check it out. Hey, what is TM7? Horn drill, huh? I might check that out later. I'll hold on to that for now. Last time they did this was 2015. I mean, look. It's easy. It's easier said than done when it comes to like spending a bunch of money. But if you think you're going to regret not going to New York Comic Con, and if you miss a bunch of like cool Naruto announcements, then you might as well just eat the cost and go to New York Comic Con. People can make more money. What people can't do is like experience once in a lifetime events if they miss it. So. Definitely gonna go. Just gonna reuse your Hinata cosplay. I mean, hey, whatever works. It does seem a little last minute to be planning a whole new cosplay, but if you've already got one on hand. Oh man, wait, hold on. Back is crazy itchy all of a sudden. What the hell? I need to get like another one of them back scratcher bar things, or maybe I'll just. Have you guys ever seen those things that like farmers will like nail to a tree so like horses and cows can scratch themselves? Maybe I just ought to get one of those, like nail it to the back of my chair so I can just lean back and scratch myself. No, I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm just talking nonsense. One of them little scratchy post things. Hey, good shit, Marsha. You're catching up, girl. You're working hard. And just another Rattata. I can live with that. I really gotta figure out which one of these dudes has the dang key card. I feel like I remember, but now I'm like second guessing myself. I'm like stuck between, is it the guy, am I thinking Silphco or am I thinking Rocket Hideout? You did ask this not long ago, but Chuck E. Cheese is the Chuck E. Cheese killer. Chuck E. Cheese basically fucking blew their shit clean off years ago. When they decided to get rid of the animatronic showcase was when Chuck E. Cheese died. The second Freddy Fazbear's opens, I don't think there's any recovery for Chuck E. Cheese. Not that there was much a chance of Chuck E. Cheese recovering to begin with. I mean, they were kind of trying another thing. I don't know if you heard about this, but Chuck E. Cheese opened a couple Dave and Buster's-esque adult-targeted locations called Chuck's Arcade, where essentially it's like part arcade, part bar, part like Chuck E. Cheese memorabilia museum type of thing. Like they have the original animatronics on display there, and they like sell alcohol for adults to drink, and it's mostly like adult-themed arcade stuff. So basically, it's just like a miniature Chuck E. Cheese for adults. I don't know if those have been like successful in any fashion, if those have been like financially lucrative, but I did hear they opened those up not too long ago, and I'm like, okay, well that's kind of neat, because most of the people who are interested in Chuck E. Cheese right now aren't kids. It's the people who are adults who grew up going to Chuck E. Cheese. So that's kind of cool as like a concept, but I do not think that that idea comes even remotely close to just having a legitimate Chuck E. Cheese clone in the form of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That appeals to kids who like animatronic shows, kids who like the FNAF franchise, adults who like the FNAF franchise, adults who were kids and grew up playing FNAF, adults who grew up going to like Country Bear Jamboree and Chuck E. Cheese and just want to see a nostalgic animatronic show. I think that Chuck E. Cheese is going to I think that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is going to completely curb stomp like the modern day Chuck E. Cheese, and I don't even think it's going to be close. Like I think they are legitimately cooked, bro. I think we're probably safe. I don't think we gotta worry too much about that. I doubt the animatronics are gonna go crazy. I mean, maybe they'll get a little quirky at night, but that's probably the most that they'll do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. I gotta like bully my friends into agreeing to a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza road trip or something. Maybe if I can convince enough of my boys that going to Freddy's Pizza is a good enough idea, I can convince them to get in a car with me and fucking drive across multiple state lines to go eat some shitty pizza and watch some animatronics dance. Did ADP ever actually work at a Chuck E. Cheese? Is that real? That sounds like a bit. I don't think that's an actual thing. There is no... Hold on, I'm Googling this now. I'm Googling it. Did EDP ever work at a Chuck E. Cheese? No, okay, so I see there were memes and rumors about it, but he never actually posted anything about working at Chuck E. Cheese. So I'm gonna chalk that up to just being like a meme or a rumor. If he never directly confirmed it himself, then I doubt it's real. I mean, I don't doubt that he would, mind you. Like, I could see it. The fact that I had to Google it at all is reason enough to say, like, okay, maybe, but no, I don't think he actually did. And there's so many floors to this shit. Oh, guess I'm finding another guy. Alright, let's see here. We'll bring Venenosa back. Once again, I am worried about getting too far ahead. I don't want to get to like level 40 or anything, because that would be a little ridiculous. And we'll just keep Venenosa out. Finish off this little goober. Alright, cool. Alrighty, I think, is there another guy down here? Oh, no, but there is an item. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down, Arkham? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I have seen everything. I have seen legitimately everything. But I'm gonna assume you're talking about the most popular one, which would be Fap Nights at Frenny's. Fap Nights at Frenny's is the most iconic NSFW parody of FNAF because it actually has a game that goes with it. I'm gonna assume you're talking about that one, and yes, I do know it, and yes, I also have it installed on my computer. I have never played it, but I'm gonna assume you're talking about that one. That one's free on itch.io. I am very familiar with it. Okay, so that is the one you're talking about. Okay, cool. What am I doing? Why the fuck did I go back over here? I didn't mean to go over here. I was supposed to be going up more steps, but I guess I'm going back down. Over here. And then down here. Over here. And then over here. Okay. Simple enough. I don't have the key card, so I'm not going to bother with the elevator yet. I'm going to wait until I get the key to head towards the elevator. But yeah, Arkham, you're talking to a friggin' gooning expert over here, okay? I'm like fucking Prestige 6 when you're talking about fucking random gooner shit, so if it exists, I've probably seen it. You're talking to somebody. These are crazy feats I'm about to reveal to you. This is my first time ever unveiling this fact. I have completed a insane gooning feat on my own time. I have seen every single piece of NSFW Pokemon fan art that has been uploaded to the furry website E621. And when I say every piece, I mean every piece. I have seen over like 800 plus pages of NSFW Pokemon fan art in my own time. I literally set out on a quest to do this. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be that fucking guy. Every time I'm trying to jork my shit, I'm just gonna immediately go and check out another page. Like, every fucking jorking session is like another 5 to 10 pages of fucking of Pokemon fan art. I have seen every single piece that was uploaded. I think over the past, like, I think it was like 4 months ago, between 4 to 6 months ago that I finished this. So everything that was uploaded prior to like 4 to 6 months ago, I've seen it, all of it. I have insane feats. You don't even know what I'm on. I'm on the fucking Sonic quest now, bro. I'm like 300 pages deep into the Sonic tag. I have crazy feats. Nobody wants to fucking step to me when it comes to jorking my shit. That being said, though, the fact that whole tangent came from talking about fucking Fap Nights at Frenny's, I'm actually not a huge fan of Fap Nights at Frenny's. Not anything to do with Frenny. I mean, obviously the models themselves are like very well made. But personally, I'm not a huge fan of when like the NSFW artists make the animatronics too, like, organic-y. I feel like I've talked about this before when I was doing my FNAF 1 playthrough, but I'll say it again, since not everybody was there for that. It is like I have like certain pet peeves, like certain things that just like don't sit well with me when it comes to like NSFW fan art. Like, one of the things that I mentioned the other day during the Mario Sunshine stream is I don't like it when when an NSFW comic mischaracterizes like the main character, like the main focus. Like, if it's a character I know and they're mischaracterizing them, it's gonna like immediately take me out of it and I won't like it. By that same thing, I don't like it when the animatronics get too far away from being like robots. I want them to still seem like animatronic-y and robot-y, not like organic. Like, the Fat Nights at Freddy's characters have like thigh jiggle physics. Robots don't have thighs to jiggle. They have like fiberglass outer shells that sit on top of an animatronic skeleton. So it wouldn't make sense for the thighs to jiggle, you know? Like, it's just like a pet peeve for me specifically. It just throws off my gooning flow, I guess. It just doesn't sit right with me when the characters don't seem like the characters. Like, another weird one, like, that's like a super specific tick to me and I doubt anybody else in the entire world cares about. But when I'm fucking jorking my shit to Sonic NSFW art, when they give the Sonic characters belly buttons. Cause Sonic characters don't have belly buttons. Yes, they are mammals and technically would, but they don't. Like, they don't have belly buttons at all. Like, there are alternate costumes for the Sonic characters that show them in crop top outfits, like the Sonic Rider's outfit for Rouge the Bat shows her midriff. She does not have a belly button. So anytime I see an artist drawing like Rouge the Bat and they give her a belly button, I'm like, heh, fake fan. Like, how like, I'm not gonna be like, well, suddenly this isn't hot anymore. Like, yeah, it's still hot, but it's gonna immediately like take me out of it. I'm like, okay, this person didn't fully understand the Rouge the Bat design when they decided to draw this NSFW art, you know? Well, you probably don't know. I probably just sound like a fucking crazy person, but look, I take this shit real serious. There is like a whole like tier and a half worth of difference when I'm thinking about when my NSFW art is perfectly accurate, like the character is like spot on to the character and the design is like proportionally accurate to what the character looks like, is like on model. I'm like, this is like an S rank fucking goon material. But like the further away we get from like who the character is, what the character looks like, the less inclined I am to jork my shit. What about Roxy? Roxy's bad as fuck. Roxy from Security Breach is goated, and there's a lot of really good Roxy 3D animated videos. And once again, I always lean towards the ones that clearly depict that they are still animatronics. Like, I don't know if I could even get away with saying this on, I don't know if I could get away with saying this on stream, but maybe I'll get in trouble, maybe I won't. Like, okay, so anybody who jorks their shit to robot girls knows what I'm talking about, but a lot of artists who are really into, like, mecha girls will draw, like, an X-ray version where you can see, like, the detachable interior, where it's, like, the, like, sexual organ, if you will, isn't, like, an actual thing. It is, like, a removable part because it's inside of a robot. So, like, you can get away with drawing it being, like, an organic thing or, like, making it look fleshy, so long as it's, like, a distinct piece. If it looks like an attachment, like something that was added in there, you can get away with it. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. I'm the one who decided to answer the question. You're not in trouble or nothing. But I mean, it's not exactly a conversation for, like, this isn't like polite conversation. I'm talking about my gooning manifest. I probably sound legitimately insane to anybody who's seeing this right now. But I'm sure at least, like, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Base. Body slam. I think after I wrap up this battle, I'm probably gonna go ahead and mark the timer for the first video. We're about 5 minutes into overtime, and I don't want to go too much farther than that. But I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna do the discussion, like, article thing that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna save that for the end of the stream. I'm just gonna immediately jump into setting up the timer for the next video once I finish this goober off. Yeah, I will switch back to Marcia. Speaking of, though, since you were asking me about Roxy, I will say, Roxy is not my favorite, girl. New subscriber, left a like, have a nice rest of your day, thanks for the stream. Hey, I appreciate it, I don't know how long you've been listening in, if you were there for the whole gooning mantra. I'm sorry if that's, like, your first time ever hearing me speak. I don't know if that should be, like, the first impression of me, but I guess it's also, like, the rawest impression of me. You're getting like, a full frontal of what I actually am, I guess. I appreciate you for stopping by, though, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I was saying, though, Roxy is not my favorite of the like glam rock animatronics. Not from a gooning perspective, and not from like a just like fan of the animatronic perspective. From a fan of the animatronic perspective, Monty Gator is my favorite. Monty's the fucking goat. Like, his design is so fucking cool. His personality is just raw, and I love him. He's goated. From a gooning perspective, Glamrock Chica. Like, let's be so for real. Glamrock Chica absolutely mogs Roxy. It's not even close. Like, come on. Like, it is not even close between the two. Chica is just way better. And there's, like, precedence to this, too. Chica has been hot for multiple games. You got Toy Chica, it's hot as fuck. The schoolgirl Chica from that one mini game, the one who's like a metaphor for William Afton, like that one, that Chica's pretty hot too. Even though you don't even see her in sister location, the which one is it? Funtime Chica from the phone game is also pretty hot. Chica just has like a reputation for being hot. Wish me luck at next stream. I appreciate it. Next stream is gonna be on Tuesday next week. So once we wrap things up here, I will be live again on Tuesday, and then again on Thursday the following week. I have a rotating schedule. So one week I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the following week I do Tuesday, Thursday, rinse and repeat. So since you're new here, I just thought I'd give you the quick rundown version. Okay, let me go ahead and wrap up this first video. Alrighty, this seems like as good a place as any to call it for the first video here. We've been wandering around the hideout for a little bit now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and then we're gonna immediately jump into the next video in just a sec. Let me drink some water. My throat is torn up right now. Excuse me. Also, alternatively, even though he technically wasn't in the game, if he had been in the game, Glamrock Bonnie would have been my favorite. Bonnie is my favorite FNAF character overall. Like, I love every version of Bonnie. So, and the little Glamrock Bonnie design that we see in Security Breach, I'm also, like, a huge fan of that. I think it's such a cute design. Which also makes me feel very conflicted about liking Monty Gator as much as I do. Because Monty also killed my boy. So, like, Monty's super cool, but Monty also robbed me of Glamrock Bonnie. So I'm like, I kind of hate him as much as I love him, I think. If that makes sense. It's a conflicted feeling. It's a conflicted feeling. I have mixed opinions about it. Hold on, let me check something on my other monitor real quick. Bear with me for just a sec, guys, and I'll get the other timer going and continue what I'm doing. Yo, real shit, for anybody who's in chat right now, or if you're watching this back as like a VOD, feel free to comment it. Let me know, would anybody ever be interested in seeing a karaoke stream from me? Now, I'm gonna be, like, fully upfront with y'all. I am not the best singer by, like, any means. I'm not gonna be dropping any, like, official SugarBearVT covers anytime soon, or anything like that. But I really do enjoy singing. I know that technically, like, how much of that is allowed is kind of up in the air. Like, it's technically against TOS, but they're not very likely to enforce it, apparently. Like, you see most VTubers, or at least most, like, agency VTubers can get away with doing karaoke streams, so... I don't know. I don't know if that's something that anybody would be interested in. Mostly because I'm not, like, a phenomenal singer or anything. But, most of my stuff here on the channel is, like, gaming stuff, so I feel like if I did do a karaoke stream, it would, like, diverge pretty heavily from what the regulars in chat are used to from me, and I kind of don't want to, like... I don't want to, like, give somebody whiplash, because they're like, okay, tuning in for the next SugarBear stream, I wonder what game he's playing, and then I'm just, like, belting out Five Nights at Freddy's fan songs, you know what I mean? I don't want to get too crazy. Gonna look and enjoy Anime NYC. Are you at Anime NYC right now? Shisui, I gotta say, I have no choice but to respect the dedication to the stream. You are literally at Anime NYC right now, and you still tuned in for the stream. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Genuinely, like, that's actually crazy. You wouldn't catch me dead tuning into somebody's live stream if I was at a convention. I really do appreciate it, though. Okay, let me go ahead and get the timer going, and we'll keep doing some gaming. Alrighty, y'all, we're gonna keep things going here, still inside the Team Rocket hideout, and we're still looking for this ding-dang access key. So hopefully we can find that with relative ease. I would definitely like to be done with the Rocket hideout stuff before we wrap up this video, so time to lock in, boys. Is there anybody down here? Nope, nothing down here. Okay, guess we're going up. Excuse me. Oh, item. Rare candy, let's go. Hold on, let me check where I'm at XP wise. I don't want to waste this. Marsha, how you looking, girl? How you looking? Stats. Level up in... Oh, only 563? Oh, okay, I'll hold on to the rare candy. I'll hit it after the next Marsha level up. That's hardly nothing. I'd probably get that in the next battle, honestly. Actually, okay. This is probably gonna get cut out of the video. I'm gonna do a quick TP over to the Pokemon Center so I can heal up Marsha. Where's base? Base. Teleport. What do you mean I can't teleport? What do you mean I can't teleport? The whole point of teaching it teleport was to replace the escape rope. This is a little ridiculous. I feel like I should be able to teleport. Did I? I'll fight this guy afterwards. That feels a little cheap. Like, am I wrong? That definitely feels kind of bullshit, dude. I feel like I should be able to teleport inside of a building. It's a psychic attack. If anything, the escape rope shouldn't work inside the building. So you're telling me that the building is psychic proof, but it's not random rope proof. Okay, sure, I guess I buy that. Whatever, man. Let me do a quick heal up. Sip on some water. Cool. So, in my head, I'm kind of like picturing here, like, if I were ever to do like a karaoke stream, whether it was like a one-off event thing or if it became like a semi-regular thing on the channel. Maybe not like weekly or bi-weekly, but maybe like twice a month, maybe. If I did something like that, should I do it as like people put in requests? Should I have like a preset track list? Should I mostly do like fan songs, or should I do mostly like regular songs that everybody's gonna know? I'm not totally sure what people would want from that, because it does just, once again, it feels so foreign to what I currently do here on the channel. Did I fight this guy? Okay, I already did fight this guy. Okay. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Should there not be more stuff for me to be doing? Where's the next stairs? I'm a little lost. A teeny tiny bit lost, maybe. Hold on. Let me go down here again, just in case. Maybe there was something down there that I missed, and I just fumbled a little bit, maybe? I really don't know. I am totally blanking on what I'm supposed to do in here. I'm like mixing up the two. Genuinely, like, my memories of the Silphco building and the Team Rocket hideout are completely meshed together. Oh no, this is not where I meant to go. Or no, it is. It is. Never mind. Never mind. Got ahead of myself. Okay. What am I looking at here? Was there another way around? Did I miss something? Something somewhere. Come on, somebody. Okay, no. I guess I have to hit the elevator. Elevator it is. Back to, like, floor 3 or something. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I've got some peanuts here. I am actually gonna eat some peanuts. I'll aim my face away from the microphone so y'all don't hear me chewing. But I am kinda a little peckish right now. Okay. I also realized, after I said that, I could just mute my mic. I don't have to turn my head away. Okay, to the elevator we go. I wish I had the fast forward button mapped to something. These things move really slow in this game. This one. Okie dokie. Running it back. Actually, was I in? I was in here already, right? Anything in here I missed? No, okay. Okay, just had to be sure. Alright, elevator, what do you got for me? Okay, 2 is where I already was, so basement 1 and basement 3 are my options, or 4. There's no basement 3. Weird. I don't know if I noticed that last time. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this guy. I'm gonna need to fight him eventually anyways. Alright, you rocket goon. Always with the damn poison types. Come on, man. I'm trying to level up Marsha. This is ridiculous. cut me some fucking slack. Body slam. One shot. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, girl. Good shit. Proud of you. And what do you know? Another fucking poison type. Okay, body slam again. I wonder if coughing has like a really good defense stat, because I think this is like the second or third time that coughing has like resisted getting one shot. Okay. I was like, why no working? Why? I don't know, maybe because you fucking suck. Bro, I went around for nothing, bro. I just realized I went around for nothing. There is no key cards in this area. I was 100% thinking of Silph-Go. I suck. I know that somebody's gonna fucking make fun of me in the comments when I upload the video version. Not another step, brat. How dare you humiliate us at Mount Moon? It's payback time, you brat! Coughing! Once again, Marcia. At least I can use Pikachu against Meowth. What do you mean, missed? Ridiculous. Double kick. I probably should have just body slammed again. At least Smaug missed. Meowth. Y'all know that one dub over meme? I don't think it's a 4Kids dub. I don't know who did the dubbing over, but you know the one where James is like, yeah, take that, twerp, and the Meowth is like, eat shit and die. I fucking love that clip. I gotta find out who actually did that dub. Marcia. I was like, why am I struggling here? Thunderbolt can probably handle it in one shot. Yep, that's what I thought. And another level up for Marcia. Good shit, girly. And now I can use that, damn rare candy. I'm not gonna learn agility. Nope. Okay, I accidentally spammed B again. No. Yes. There we go. Ekans, and we're gonna swap back over to Venenosa. God forbid anybody else get to do anything. And now for the actual fight. Such a dreadful twerp. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again! Wait, I just caught that. So the first time we encountered Team Rocket and Mount Moon, and we beat them, they just said Team Rocket's blasting off. And then after we re-encounter them, they say Team Rocket's blasting off again. That's cute. I never noticed that before. I think that's the way they did it in the anime, too. I did not catch that detail the first time. That's really good. Is there anything over to the left here? Anybody worth fighting, maybe? Love a good fight. No, but there is a Pokeball. Iron. I think that's defense. Alright, Giovanni. I ain't worried about you, bro. Let's go ahead and handle business. So I must say, I am impressed you got here. Yeah, well, you're about to be real impressed by this ass whooping you catch, bro. You know, I'm surprised since that all the sprites in here are inspired by the anime versions. I'm surprised they didn't change his suit color to be orange. Unless Giovanni hadn't appeared in the anime by the time this came out. I actually don't remember if Giovanni appears that early on. He might have still been silhouetted at that time, actually. Now that I think about it. Come on. Emulator, stop emulatoring. Okay, does Mega Punch want to land now? Actually, no, I'll just double kick because I need the fighting type. Yeah, there we go, good hits. You know, I don't remember Giovanni having an Onix. I'm sure he probably did and I'm just misremembering, but I don't remember him having one in Pokemon Blue. Rhyhorn, I do remember Rhyhorn. Yeah, we'll just keep Venenos out. Double kick again. Oh, horn attack, ooh. And we'll just double kick again. And then his last one should be Kangaskhan. Persian? Okay. I could have swore Game Giovanni had a Kangaskhan. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to an opportunity to get Marcia some XP, but... interesting. And a little Thunderbolt action. Pikachu! Thunderbolt now! Easy peasy. And we're not even halfway through the video yet, and we're already done with this. What? This cannot be! I see that you raise Pokémon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Yeah, I'm sure we will. And self-scope. Yep, okie dokie. Now we can go do Lavender Town. Yay! Unfortunately, we shall not be doing a Gengar in the team this time. I mentioned before, we're not doing any repeat customers aside from Pikachu, so we will have to go without our boy Gengar this time. Out of the way, goobers. And finally, a little heal up. Let's go. I wonder, do I still get an Eevee? Do I still get an Eevee if I go to the top of that building, or does this work differently because it's Pokemon Yellow? You know, it probably works differently because it's Pokemon Yellow. I can't imagine they would give somebody playing... Or no. Because this is Pokemon Yellow, not Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so there is no other means to get an Eevee in this game. Okay, yeah, I can probably still get that Eevee. Not that I'm gonna have one on the team, mind you, but... I mean, it's something to do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let me go grab a couple evolution stones from the department store. We're gonna need one for our Vulpix at some point. I'm gonna level it up a couple more times before I actually use it, or before I evolve it. But then I'm also gonna grab a water stone. We'll get a Vaporeon. There have been a couple times where I'm like, having a water type probably would have helped us, and Magikarp just ain't cutting it, unfortunately. Is this the one that sells the stones? Yes, Firestone and a Water Stone. I can't carry more items. Are you serious, bro? Come on! Okay, fuck it. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm too lazy. We're evolving Yako right now. What? Yako's evolving? Alright, girly. Welcome to the club, Ninetales. We only had one stream of Yako being a Vulpix. Alright, let me buy my other thing now. The power of laziness always wins out. And Water Stone. Alright, let's go get that damn Eevee. Alright, the Eevee better still be in there, actually. Actually, before I do that, let me drop off Magikarp. Actually, hold on. Evolve! There we go. I actually remembered to update my shit now. I oh so often forget to do that. Okay, let me put Magikarp in the box. And deposit Magikarp. Alright, bye-bye Magikarp. You, I can't really say that, you served us well, because you didn't really do much, but it was nice to have you on the thing. I'm not gonna bother removing him until we get the Eevee. Once we get the Eevee and evolve it, I'll update the thing. Right, surely, this Eevee is still here. Yes, there we go. Cool. Get an Eevee. Do I want to nickname it? No, because then I'll get attached to it, and we don't want that. We don't want to get overly attached. Let's go ahead. Oh, first, rare candy on Marsha. Shit. And now Water Stone on Eevee. Eevee's evolving too! Holy crap, it's just Evolution City around here. That's actually a pretty good Vaporeon sprite. I like that one. It's pretty good. Alright, let's roll. To Lavender Town we go. I'm on the road to Pokémon Tower. I'm on the road. Did I remember to heal? Okay, I did. Cool. Let me save. I don't think I saved. Alrighty, let's get us a trekkin'. Wait a minute. Whoa. I almost forgot. I really should have did this before, but I forgot. I'll cut this out of the video to save time. I need to get a drink for the dude running the tunnel. Where's the elevator? Elevator, there we go. Top floor, please. Didn't mean to do that. Fifth floor. And there should be one higher. Yes! Now let's get a nice, refreshing lemonade for the gentleman manning the gate. And elevator. Okay, now that we got the lemonade, now we can actually make our way over to Lavender Town. Technically, we didn't need this to make it to Lavender Town, but it'll save us the trouble of coming back to Celadon City once we're finished with the Pokemon Tower. Right, here you go, fine sir. Whoo, boy, I'm parched! Huh? I can have this drink? Gee, thanks! Glug, glug. Gulp. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on ahead. You can go on through. I'll share this with the other guards. Well, technically, we are going past Saffron City, but you know. Well, we'll worry about Saffron later. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, our best bet for dealing with Sabrina this time around is probably going to be Base and Venenosa. I know that Poison has like a slight type advantage over Psychic types, and then Psychic types are equally effective against Psychic types. So I'll have to do a fair bit of level grinding for Base. Venenosa's probably leveled up enough, to be honest. She's almost at level 40 already, so. Probably better off not leveling her up too much more. Alright, it's time. Oh, I think this is a unique color for this. I don't remember it being this color. Oh, hello, Gary. Hey, Sugar! What brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make him faint. Let's go, pal. Fucking guy. Alright, you little goober. I got something for your ass. Oh, Thero. I'm so scared. Get him, Marsha. One-shot him. Yeah. And what has he got? What has he got? I wonder if his Eevee's evolved by now. I'm pretty sure his Eevee can actually evolve. Magnemite. Venenosa can probably handle that, right? Maybe. Perhaps. No, wait! What am I doing? I have a Ninetales. Fire type. He's a little bit higher level than me, but I can probably handle this. Ember. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. Hey, and it did a little burn. Damn, they got a crit off of that? A critical tackle. Alright, who else we got? Ooh. No level up for Yako, huh? Shelder. Back to Marsha. He has a Shelder? Really? Okay. What a weird choice. Sandshrew. This is where Vaporeon might be coming in handy, maybe. Actually, no, Venenosa, because I doubt Vaporeon actually knows any water-type moves yet. Thinking about it, Vaporeon definitely doesn't have any water-type moves yet. Double kick. Ooh. Mm. And oh no, he still has an Eevee. Okay. We can finish it off with Marsha. Looks like your Pokemon are a little under-leveled, bud. What? Okay, I wish that one shot. That would have made that line go so much harder. Okay. Quick attack. I took it easy on you? Yeah, bullshit! I buy that for about 2 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna try avoiding as many of these guys as possible because I'm gonna have a fuck ton of people. Wait. Hello? What's up? Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silph might be able to unmask them. Well, yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna try to avoid fighting as many of these guys as possible. Just because I know that there is going to be a whole lineup. Oh, wow. That's a really nice Ghastly sprite. I actually love this Ghastly sprite. What the fuck? It's a really good vibe about it. But yeah. Avoiding fighting as many of these guys as possible, I know that I'm going to have a ton of Team Rocket dudes to fight at the top. And if I try to fight all of these guys on top of the Team Rocket guys, then I'm not going to finish it in this video. Channeler. You know, alternatively, these guys probably could also be called Hex Maniacs. Alright, Base, your time to shine. You can actually do something now. Oh! That's kind of crazy. Alright, Confusion. Oh, the Ghastly is just faster than me. Okay. Please don't hurt yourself in Confusion. Okay, thank God. That could have gotten crazy. And then, oh, just Confusion again. Doesn't affect me. Ah, fuck. Alright, we'll try again. Come on, don't do it again, don't do it again. Yes, okay, good, 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 good. Good for you, Base. And a Marsha. We'll just keep Base out. Hopefully we can outspeed it. Can I hypnotize? Hypnosis? Doesn't affect me? Can I sleep it? Ah, fuck! Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're cooking. Now we're cooking with peanut oil, boys. Don't kill me! Ooh, that was close. That was actually really close. No level up for Base either. Come on, man. Elixir. What does Elixir do again? PP was restored, right. Awakening, that's probably not going to be much use to me, but I'll hold on to it for now, just in case. And I will actually use one of these potions. Wait, do I not have any more super potions? Where's my super potions? What? A hyper potion it is, I guess. Damn. Well, I know that there is a recovery spot in okay. I was like, whoa, we're getting a little close there. HP up? Who's my lowest HP wise? Actually, fuck it, I'll just give it to Pikachu. I know Pikachu doesn't have a great defense stat. Oh, I have 2 of these? I'll just double up. Okay. Now we press forward. After fighting this guy. I didn't even need to fight this guy! I could've just gone under! Fuck. Shit. I guess Marcia again, or I guess Base again. I literally just said I was trying to avoid fighting these guys, and I've already fucked it up. Again with the damn Nightshade. How come whenever I was trying to use Nightshade in my Pokemon Blue playthrough, the shit kept missing? But now whenever they try to do Nightshade on me, every time they try to do Nightshade on me now, shit just works, I guess. Oh wow, dropped frames. How come every time I tried to use Nightshade in my Pokemon Blue playthrough, the shit just always missed, but when these guys try to use Nightshade, it fucking lands every single time. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, now we go over here. Is this okay, this is the one with the spot. This is the one with the spot. I can actually heal my guys up. I am not worried about you, Wild Ghastly. I am only here to fight Team Rocket. Hello. Hey, my boys are healed now. And I guess I'm fighting this guy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, great. I can feel the hiccups coming on. I can feel a case of the hiccups coming on, and I'm not loving that. Alright. Alright, Base. Confusion. That's all I got. That's all I got. And one more confusion for— ah, fuck me. And of course, of fucking course, I hurt myself in the confusion. Didn't even level up. Alright, back in the spot. Luckily, it's right there. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to chill out, Ghost Pokemon. It's not that deep. Don't need to be doing all this. Need a little extra right now. Item. Another nugget, boy. I'm rich. Again with this nonsense. Thank God it's not making me fight anybody. I think this is the last one I gotta go through. Okay. kick. Alrighty, get out there and do the damn thing. Yeah, opening with the confuse ray. Fuck. I'm gonna be dealing with this shit for the rest of the battle. Of course. Of course, I hurt myself in confusion. Why not? Again? Come on, bro. What are we doing? Oh my god, 3 times in a row! Jesus Christ! Is it too late to go back down and heal myself again? Like, damn. Oh, great. Now I gotta fight this in. I'm not gonna sweat it too much. I'm not gonna go back down. It's just wasting time. It's wasting time if I go back down. Now I gotta do another. Sean, how are you doing, my brother? I am doing pretty good. Getting a little tilted having to fight these back-to-back channelers, though. I'm kind of getting cooked here. Every single time, they immediately confuse Ray me, and then I gotta take damage, and very obnoxious, but I'm alive. I'm making it through. How about you? How are things going for you, Sean? Let me guess. Hurt myself in confusion. Whoa, crazy. Who could have predicted this? Motherfucker. Please. Come on! And I'm cooked. Son of a bitch. Busy and hectic, tired and swamped with work. I'm sure you are dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. I appreciate you for coming through and hanging out with us, though. Shisui was in here earlier, and she is actually at a convention right now. She actually came through and hung out with us for a little bit at the convention, which I thought was pretty crazy. Everybody's just got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Thunderbolt, I guess. Actually, that did pretty good damage. But now I'm susceptible to being licked. And I'm paralyzed. And confused! Pick a fucking struggle, Marsha! Oh my god, please, not... Why? Do I have a paralyzed heal on me? Please tell me I have a paralyzed heal on me. Please, 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 please. That's a big old no. Oh, I did get a rare candy. There's rare candy. I'll just throw it on. Actually, how far is Marsha? How far are you, Marsha? Oh, only 300 to 35. I'll hold off. I'll save it again. Saving it again. Do I seriously not have anything to get rid of that paralysis? This fucking sucks. Okay, whatever. I guess we're going to fight Team Rocket while paralyzed. Oh, that's right, I gotta fight Marowak. That's a pretty good Marowak sprite too, honestly. The little guy's got some aura. As far as, like, you know, dead moms go and everything. Now, what is the best bet here? Do I take the... I'll try the Mega Punch. Ah, that didn't do all that much. That was alright. Oh no, that was crazy! What the fuck? Bone Club is crazy! Alright, at least I leveled up. The restless spirit has gone about its business, I guess. Okay. How am I looking here? Nothing to heal myself with. Whatever. We'll just do... I gotta fight fucking Jesse and James again? Grandpa here won't be complaining, so we're setting him straight. So render yourself invisible, or prepare to fight. Emulator moment. Well, hopefully this paralysis thing doesn't fuck me here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have to fight all the guys. Maybe it's just Jesse and James this time? That would be convenient. That would actually be really convenient if I don't have to fight the whole clique again. Oh shit! Ekans evolved into Arbok in between our battles. I mean, congratulations, I guess. Alright, what a... Please don't fuck me. Body slam. Okay, that did hardly nothing. I think I'm chilling. And it doesn't... I don't see anybody else in the room, so I think it might just be Jesse and James this time. I actually vastly prefer this over needing to fight, like, 8 Team Rocket grunts. This isn't bad at all. Hey, and it's wheezing now. Yo? Why does this wheezing sprite look so zesty? Look at its little face up there. That is a whole ass Bulbasaur head attached to its head. What the fuck? It's got the little Bulbasaur curl and a little point in its lip. That is so wild. I like it though. I like it a lot. And Smaug did nothing. With the body slam. Really wish that finished it off, but I guess not. One less hit for the road. Is it actually? No, this is just a regular ROM rip. There's no way it's cheating. Or are you talking about like the level that it evolves? Oh, yeah. This game has been doing that all sorts of places. I was running into a dude who had like a level 25 or something, like a level 25, 28, like Nidoran. I'm like, that should have definitely evolved by now. I know they don't all have like Everstones on them or something. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. All right, what's up, Gramps? Eh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. Yeah, well, I did it, so you didn't really do a good job at it. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, the Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. Hey, what do I get for saving you? Sugar! Your Pokédex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help your quest. Oh, that's right, the Pokeflute. That's right. I completely forgot. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake and works on all sleeping Pokemon. Well, the only sleeping Pokemon is... Wait a minute. It works on all sleeping Pokemon. The only sleeping Pokemon in the overworld is Snorlax. Can I use the Pokeflute in battle to wake up Pokemon? Is that a thing? Why have I never thought to try that? Surely not. Surely not. There's no way that actually works. Maybe? I don't know, man. I'll actually have to try that next time I get put to sleep, but we're about 48 minutes in here. We're well into overtime, so I'm going to go ahead and call it on this Pokemon video and on the Pokemon side of this stream. We've still got a discussion article segment that I want to do, but we are wrapping things up here. Pokemon Yellow. We're going to be playing it again next week, though, so if you're just here for the Pokemon Yellow, you'll be able to catch us playing that again on Thursday next week. And I hope you enjoyed the video, or enjoyed the stream if you're watching this live, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Peace, peace. Okay, let me save real quick. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, I gotta pee so bad. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break, and then I will be back to discuss this fun little article segment. I actually have another article that's not just Doomer shit again, which is crazy. So... I'm actually gonna put myself on chatting real quick and go take my quick pee break. So, bear with me for just a sec, y'all. I will be quick as possible. Okay. Be right back, y'all. Be right back. Hello, I'm back. Whoa, my tracking got crazy. Wait a minute. Well, let me recenter my tracking. Woo. Okay. Whoa, nope. That's even worse, actually. Okay. That looks normal. Okay. Let me go ahead and change our stream category. Stream category. What's a good thing for the thing? Yes, welcome back. Yahado. Okie dokie then. What should I title this stream? I'm gonna name it something super clickbaity. The next evolution in clown and gaming is here. And we'll just pop on over to just chatting. I wonder if I should start changing my stream titles on the YouTube side of things when I do my discussion topics too. I actually don't know how that influences things for like the YouTube like recommended and like search algorithm and stuff. I've never actually looked into that. Maybe I should. Oh, affiliates have access to sponsorships now? I didn't know that. Not that I'm particularly interested in playing random games that I'm not already invested in, but you know, still cool. Thank you for informing me, Twitch. I'm not gonna bother changing my stream title on YouTube. Okay, let me go ahead and set this up. Okay, how do I look? Do I look like a decent size? Maybe a little bit over to the left? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let me do a little intro bit. I'm actually really excited about this one. I was skimming through this one earlier, and this is actually very interesting to me. This, I'll let the article talk for itself. I'm not going to spoil what it actually is, but I think this is pretty neat, actually. Let me sip on some water. Oop, I have reached the end of my water. Hopefully, hopefully I can get through this with relative quickness. Let's see here. Alrighty, what's good, y'all? It's me, SugarBearVT, and we are back for another discussion topic, and once again, we're not dooming. I'm actually here for something that might be good news. Here we've got DLSite, parent company's new cloud engine-based service for playing PC titles via mobile launches on August 26th. Now, this might not mean much to anybody who doesn't know what DLSite is, but hopefully the article will explain it, but I will give you the brief rundown version of it right now. Basically, DLSite is a platform for independent developers, artists, musicians, etc. over in Japan to publish their games, and that includes a lot of independently developed JRPGs, visual novels, etc., etc. And from the sounds of things, this new cloud service that the parent company is dropping might allow people to play the PC games that are released through the platform on their phones through their cloud-based engine, which in concept I think is very, very cool. So let's go ahead and get into this, see what it actually is. Actually, I don't need to scroll down that much. Maybe just like here is a good spot. For context, anybody who might be watching me for the first time, I also edit these down into regular YouTube uploads, so I also got to be mindful of like how things look on the screen so that it looks good for the YouTube version as well. Let me chew on a piece of ice or something. My throat is already chewed up from being on stream. Oh, and I spilled water on myself. Classic. SugarBearVT classic. Okay. It says here, Vivian, the parent company of the Japanese digital game doujinshi and ASMR platform DLSite, has announced that its new cloud gaming service, Vivian Games, will officially launch on August 26th. First revealed in May, Vivian Games allows users to play PC games on their smartphone utilizing the UpArts cloud gaming engine. Now, I think definitely the most interesting aspect of this is that it's specifically DLSite that is kind of behind this cloud gaming aspect, because a lot of games released on DLSite are very limited in the ways that you can interact with them. Most of them are independently published, or like small, like solo indie project sort of deals. So a lot of the people making these games don't have the time to worry about porting it to other platforms. Some of them don't even do like English translations. Like they will just let fans translate it for them and then use that as the official translation. So the idea that this might enable cloud-based gaming for everything that's on DLSite is really cool, because you could play visual novels from your phone, you could play JRPGs from your phone, you could do all sorts of stuff. I think it has a lot of very cool potential behind it, but let's see what they got to say. The service utilizes UpArts to launch PC games directly on your phone's browser using dedicated servers. By removing download and setup requirements, it lets players immediately jump into the game of their choosing. That's always been like the most fascinating aspect of cloud gaming for me, is that it completely like bypasses a lot of the like funk that goes into actually setting stuff up. Because me, at least for me as like a content creator, I constantly am running out of space on my phone. Like, I have no space, because I have like TikToks and YouTube shorts saved on my phone, thumbnails, in case I need to change something while I'm out on the go. Like, say I'm out of the house hanging out with my friends, and I'm like, oh no, this video isn't performing very good, I better go in and change the thumbnail. I need to keep those things on my phone, just in case I need to do that stuff. So, like, not needing to have the games installed on my phone is also like a huge deal for me personally. I know for most people, like, the exciting part of it's gonna be just being able to play them in general, but the smaller things also, I'm like, okay, hey, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, there's a big image. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit the whole image here. We'll scroll down. Why is this image so big? Why it just keeps going? What the fuck? Yeah. I'll scroll. Right here is good. Right here is good. Vivian Games was created with the goal of making PC gaming more accessible for players and developers. Busy players will have a way to hop on their favorite PC games anywhere and anytime they have a break, and developers, on the other hand, do not have to worry about porting their titles to Vivian Games, as the service was built with PC gaming in mind. Instead of being subscription-based, Vivian Games will adopt a one-time purchase model. Okay, so right off the bat, I know some people are going to be like, thing I gotta pay for, but thing I gotta pay for once is way better than thing I gotta pay for every month. So, right off the bat, I am willing to eat that cost. I am willing to eat the one-time cost if it means I get to play my games that are compatible with Vivian forever and ever and ever from my phone. Like, that's super convenient. Interestingly enough, though, it says that the developers won't have to worry about porting their titles, but it doesn't specifically say that it's something that's available to everyone who, like, publishes their games on DL site. That, I think, is the aspect that I'm most interested to see. Like, if by default, publishing your game on DL site made it compatible with cloud gaming, and every game could be played from phones, I mean, sure, there's probably going to be some that aren't compatible, or maybe you have to be, like, you have to meet certain requirements to be a part of the program. I don't really know. I'm just speculating here. But I think a hypothetical future where I could log in and play, like, insert random JRPG title that just came out a couple months ago on my phone, like, when I'm at a friend's house. You know, like, say I'm at a friend's house, we're just chilling, shooting the shit, somebody's throwing, like, a YouTube video up on the screen, I'm like, damn, I really wish I could play that dating sim that such and such released. I gotta talk to my favorite girls. I gotta put myself on the good romance path right now. I can't wait till I get home. And I just pop up my phone and I can pull up the dating sim or whatever else it is. I think that is really cool. So I would like to get some sort of confirmation of, like, how Vivian Games directly links up to DL site. Not just from a parent company ownership thing, I want them to be, like, partnered up, you know? I don't know if they'd ever do that. I don't know what the logistics behind getting something like that done would be, but I would very much love to see that become a thing in the future, if not at launch. So let's see here. How much more of this article is there? Oh, we're right towards the end here, so we can probably do right there. Yeah, right there is good. And then the article kind of wraps up here. It says, Vivian Games is currently updating its X account at a rate of one launch title a day until the service officially releases. Huh. The first game announced on August 20th is Dai's 2024 adventure horror game, The Aquarium Does Not Dance. A demo version of the service exhibited at this year's Bit Summit Punch featured titles like Yomawari Lost in the Dark, Seifuku Kanojo, Kemono Mix Re, One Way Heroics Plus, Terminus Historia, Return to Shiroganusu Island, and The Clingy Ghost. I haven't actually played any of those, but some of those are actually familiar to me. I tend to follow things pretty closely with the Japanese indie game scene, just because I love a good JRPG, I love a good visual novel, so some of those are at the very least, like, familiar to me. Though it is not yet confirmed whether these titles would be included in the final release. Okay. And you see, at this point, I'd be very interested to know what the prerequisite for being part of the service is. I'd definitely be interested to see that. I'd be interested to see, like, down the line, like what the potential, what the upward potential of getting more games on there is. Like, can anybody, for example, who's worked with, like, published on DLSite in the past, could they, like, retroactively go back onto their listing and, like, opt in to be, like, a Vivian game, like, title? I would be very interested to see how that plays out. It says Vivian Games launches on August 26th, and you can find out more about the service and its lineup of games on its official X account. We're not going to look at that just yet. I might I might put some of that up on the screen while I'm talking in the official YouTube upload version of this, in case there's something interesting there. But we are probably going to go ahead and call it here, unless there's any interesting comments. Any interesting comments? Nope. No comments on this article, so we're probably going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this article here. Once again, very interesting concept. I am very interested to see how this will develop in the future, and I'm definitely going to go follow the Vivian Games page over on Twitter, and hopefully some games that maybe I've been wanting to check out in the past will be up on there. I also need to find out what that one-time cost is going to be as well. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this article segment. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, please be sure to like and subscribe. It lets me and the algorithm know what you guys want to see more of. And if you just enjoy hearing me yap, should consider if you just enjoy hearing me yap, you should consider doing it live. I am live on YouTube and Twitch 2 to 3 times a week, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. EST. There you can engage with me and the boys in chat in real time about these article topics. It's a grand old time. I'd love to see y'all here, and I hope to see y'all for the next one. Peace, peace. Oh, my poor throat hurts so bad, y'all. I need a lozenge. Give me a second. I've just started keeping the bags of Luden's cough drops on my desk at this point. Hitting these back-to-back article segments is not great for my vocal cords. Let me let this numb my throat a little bit, and we'll do an actual wrap up. I'll let you guys know about what we're gonna be getting into next week and all that good stuff. Let me check something on my other monitor. Oh, my bitrate spiked again. Hopefully that didn't mess with my video recording. That would be very obnoxious. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for being weird, y'all. Yeah, that's about all I got for stream today. Y'all know the drill at this point. I gotta go edit my videos. Pretty much the second after I end stream here, I'm gonna be editing until nighttime. Y'all know the deal. But, this was the final stream of this week, but fret not, I will be live again on Tuesday and Thursday next week. We will most likely be playing, I want to say Mario Sunshine and Pokemon Yellow again. I was thinking maybe Fields of Mystria, but I kind of want to get on top of this Mario Sunshine playthrough, especially since we were so slow on the uptick for the last playthrough. We definitely didn't make as much progress as I would have liked for the last Mario Sunshine playthrough, so I think we'll probably do Mario Sunshine. Maybe I'll do Fields of Mystery if I'm just not feeling up for it, but for now, I'm thinking Mario Sunshine. But yeah, that all being said, I will see y'all for the next one. Peace, peace.